This isn't even a show. Oh, well, hello there. Thank you for viewing this video and joining me today. So, my name is Elton Judah McNeil, and I'm going to be answering some questions, posing some questions, talking in general to the camera here. It's actually on the internet, YouTube's, what have you. So, my question was, what do you think of New Year's resolutions? And thank you to This Is Ready Made, David E., who else? John Lake, several of you, Janine on Facebook, Lori on Facebook, answered the question, and for the most part, the answer was we don't do New Year's resolutions. We're constantly working on ourselves. I have anxiety when it comes to doing those kind of proclamations, and for the most part, I agree. I think that the idea of doing a resolution, joining the crowds of people that are, you know, that formula. Resolution comes from the word to resolve, and I don't know, for me that has more to do with the resolutions themselves and asking, you know, is this the right resolution, rather than asking a question, is this something that will help my life, is better, will make my life better? And I'm still conflicted, but I do agree that, you know, we're constantly working on ourselves. I liked what John Lake said about this is as good as time as any, right? It's New Year's is a signpost, and it got me thinking about rites of passages, sacred rituals, just things that we don't have in our society as much anymore. I think that if we're constantly working on ourselves, just as individuals, we're constantly changing. Well, I mean, if change is constant, it's not really change. It's just too easy to do things in our heads the same way all the time. And so that's why I think there is some good magic to New Year's Eve resolutions. But I think we do need to get away from this idea of just, you know, lists and think more about goals and objectives that lead up to those goals. A lot of people said my objective or my goal or whatever it is of doing a video every day is not realistic. We'll see. I tend to agree. But, so, in order to fulfill my goals, let me finish this real quick. I want to move on to the next question of whether or not I watched this video on patience and Generation X or Y and how Generation X is addicted to their smartphones and Facebook, social media. What do you think about that? What do you think about this addiction to social media and looking at our phones? I know I struggle with it because I'm addicted to my phone. Screen time, they call it. And I'm afraid my kids might be getting addicted to it too. How do we combat that? Do we just throw away our phones? Because that's one side of me thinks we just need to throw away our phones. The other side of me thinks maybe there's nothing we can do. Maybe it's not that bad. And of course, it's somewhere in the middle. But it's a question I'd like to discuss. If anybody wants to leave an answer to that question below, or on Facebook, or Twitter, or wherever you see this video, or have communication with me, please do so. In the meantime, hope to see you back here tomorrow, if I'm here, and fulfilling my goals, not necessarily. Anyways, goodbye.